Ever wondered if we'll ever run out of gold? Could our bling bling suddenly become bling bust? An intriguing question indeed. The world's gold reserves are not infinite, they could in theory be depleted. But when, and what would happen then? Gold isn't merely a symbol of wealth and prosperity, it's not just about the glinting necklaces, dazzling earrings, or the gold tooth you might flash when you smile. No, gold is much more than that. This precious metal finds its way into the production of electronics, offering excellent conductivity and resistance to tarnish. It's in dentistry, providing durable and non-reactive fillings. It even embarks on space explorations, coating spacecraft to reflect harmful solar radiation. So the stakes are high. Our reliance on gold extends far beyond vanity and into practicality. Will there come a day when we exhaust this precious resource? So, could we ever bid farewell to this shiny metal? Let's dig a little deeper, no pun intended. You might think we're digging up gold left, right, and center, but you're more likely to find a four-leaf clover in the Sahara than to strike gold. Now let's get to the nitty-gritty. The rarity of gold is no joke. It's like trying to find a needle in a haystack, if the haystack were the size of Mount Everest. The World Gold Council estimates that about 190,000 metric tons of gold have been mined throughout history. That's about 3 Olympic-sized swimming pools. Seems like a lot, right? But compared to the entire Earth, it's a mere speck of dust. You might be wondering how much gold is still left to be mined. Well, it's hard to say. Some estimates suggest that about 50,000 metric tons of gold are still waiting to be discovered. That's around the size of the Great Pyramid of Giza. But remember, these are just estimates. The amount of gold still buried in the Earth's crust is a mystery that is yet to be unraveled. But let's put things into perspective, shall we? The chances of you finding a gold nugget are about as likely as you winning the lottery. And I'm not talking about your local bingo night at the community center, I mean the big leagues like the Powerball or Mega Millions. And if you think that's a long shot, you're more likely to get hit by lightning than to stumble upon a gold mine. So, what's the current state of our golden reserves? Well, not as shiny as you might think. Most of the gold mined throughout history is still in circulation today, mostly in the form of jewelry, and a small portion in reserves of various countries, ready to back up their currency if needed. But wait, you might say, what if we run out of gold? Well, that's a question for another day, my friends. For now, let's just appreciate the beauty and rarity of this precious metal. So, while you might have better odds of spotting Bigfoot in your backyard than finding a gold nugget, don't lose hope just yet. So, what happens when the last golden nugget has been dug up and the last gold vein has run dry? Well, one might imagine a future where our insatiable desire for gold has us mining in places we never thought we would. Imagine rummaging through landfills, not for recyclable plastics or metals, but for that old beat-up flip phone you chucked out in 2020. Why, you ask? Because it's got gold in it. Yes, we're talking about a future where your old electronics might just be your new gold mine. And let's not forget about dental gold. Remember when Grandma used to say her teeth were worth a fortune? Turns out, she might not have been joking. In a world without new sources of gold, those golden crowns could become a hot commodity. While a future where we're all sifting through our old cell phones for gold might seem far-fetched, it's not entirely out of the question. So will we ever run out of gold? Well, that's the million-dollar, or should we say million-ounce question. Let's recap. We've dug into the history of the gold rush, uncovered the facts about mining, and peered into the glimmering future of this precious metal. The hard truth is, we simply don't know when or if we'll ever run out of gold. It could be tomorrow or it could be thousands of years from now. But one thing is certain, the impact would be monumental. Imagine a world where gold is as rare as diamonds, or rarer. Imagine the fluctuation in monetary value. It's like a fairy tale, but with a twist. So next time you're admiring a piece of gold jewelry or using your smartphone, spare a thought for the golden nugget that made it all possible. And remember, all that glitters could be your next gold rush.